Guidelines of the Battlefield is a movie designed for all players of Metal Gear Online, henceforth referred to as The Battlefield. In order to survive on the battlefield, the player should be well aware of the rules of engagement. We call these rules and principles the guideline. As a player, you must familiarize yourself with these rules and principles in order to survive not only on the battlefield, but to avoid being a nuisance. Our goal is to educate new and returning players with the proper fundamentals of the battlefield. Follow this guide carefully and you could become one of the battlefield's top dogs. Fail, and you'll become just another dead soldier. Proper knowledge of the guidelines is the first step in surviving on the battlefield. Guideline 1. Communication. Keeping friendly players in the loop is essential to achieving victory on the battlefield. But it goes beyond victory. You should always let a player know what your intentions are. There are 3 methods to do so. Microphones.
Oh, really? This fucking dick fucker is back again.
Text. And the codec.
Okay.
Microphones allow clear communication from your mouth to your teammate's ear.
Hey, there's a sniper up top. Let's go around.
What do you have in mind?
Let's flank him.
Let's do this!
This method will clearly inform your ally of your intentions. Typing will flash text across the bottom of the screen to be read by other players. Only a few words can be sent at a time, so choose wisely. Be advised, use the team selection if you don't want the enemy to know what you're saying. The last system you can use is the codec. While not as personal as communicating through voice or text, the codec system is a quicker selection of pre-recorded messages that are specific to certain situations. Need a lift? There's one for that. Spot an enemy? Got you covered. Gotta take a leak? There's one for that too. There is a 4th option for communication, but it's often misunderstood. Pointing. When crouched or in motion, your character can point in the direction they are facing with their arm. This method is used to link up via SOP, but can be used to direct another player. However, use this tactic with caution. Sometimes a player might not understand right away, especially in a 1v1 knife fight. Guideline 2. Poaching, also known as fishing. Joining a game to poach other players to your game is frowned upon and subject to you being blocked from the room. Just as nobody wants to be handed out a mixtape while walking in Times Square, nobody who isn't getting wrecked wants to quit mid-game to join your mix game. Join to play cooperatively and have fun, or allow yourself to run aimlessly in Coppertown conflict as the dust whips about, symbolizing the empty, dusty loneliness that will be incurred from the aforementioned behavior. Guideline 3. Quitting on yellow. We bore witness to Snake and Otacon's epic handshake once, but that doesn't mean they ever quit, so you should never quit when selected to be Snake or Otacon in sneaking missions. Players have a hard time selecting what skills they want to use pre-match. Don't make it harder for them playing without a yellow foe to punish. Nobody wants to start the cycle all over again. Guideline 4. DJ Solid. Part of the immersion of the battlefield includes an array of songs to choose from. You are free to choose any track to encourage a fun playtime, even music A or B, unless you are Snake, where you will never choose music A or B ever. While quitting on yellow is unacceptable, kicking a yellow may result in your choice in blank music. Snake is a 43-year-old man with an iPod, so love deterrence is the most logical alternative. Proper music selection is essential in setting the mood in a sneaking mission, so keep the game and the dance floor alive. Guideline 5. Do a barrel roll. The battlefield includes a high emphasis on teamwork. If you see a fellow soldier being choked, stunned, dragged, or otherwise molested, it is good practice to identify, assess, and perform a body roll into an enemy combatant in order to free your teammate from further unwanted contact. If you manage to create a safe environment for a stunned teammate, you are encouraged to repeatedly pat any section of their body to awaken them. Please use caution, as some patting may accidentally occur on an inappropriate body part. The newly awakened teammate shall strongly consider communication as they cover their savior's back, so that they may mitigate further danger. Literal barrel rolls can accomplish this outcome. Guideline 6. Your vote counts. Well, sometimes. Voting allows players to skip to the next stage, restart a stage, switch teams, and kick other players. Note, voting to kick a player has the inherent responsibility to provide a valid reason for the request. The popular vote then decides the subsequent course of action. By popular, we mean the majority of votes, which may involve one or more players getting their panties in a bunch. If you find your panties suddenly cause discomfort in your bits, please refrain from abusing this system by spamming the vote. It can cause the vote to then be focused on kicking you from the game, where you can then join the one player running around by himself in Coppertown conflict. Guideline 7. Victory humping and non-consensual teabagging. During play, it is common to see other players victory humping or teabagging a downed player. As there are varying levels of experience, these behaviors are discouraged. These actions are non-consensual and promote a culture of harassment. While this form of release might be welcomed by some friends, lovers, and others, we would like to remind those players, consensual victory humping and/or teabagging should be conducted outside of the battlefield. Guideline 8. Team stacking. Unless auto-assigned by host parameters, players may choose to fight on either red or blue teams. Staying on your team is critical to balanced play. Occasionally, teams may become unbalanced if players quit mid-game. In this case, should you notice an unfair balancing, type it in the all chat, and be courteous toward players wanting to switch teams to balance it out. Whether you or another player go to the other team, vote yes when it is presented. Voting no to maintain an unfair team advantage results in being awarded the codename Patriot Infinity. Guideline 9. Stun shenanigans. Should you successfully stun an enemy player, Scanning said player sends sensory information to SOP-linked teammates to assist in seeing other enemy players. Surprisingly, some resort to sequentially stun the single soldier in a sinister scheme to scan them several more times. This is selfish and showcases said players as a problem. The solid step is to kick these players, even if it means sacrificing your own teammate. The battlefield is supposed to be a safe and satisfying place, and not a POW camp. Guideline 10. Chatterbox. The battlefield is deliberately designed without water coolers, so chatting at an imaginary one is frowned upon, as it goes unnecessarily seen and heard by everyone via the chat box every time a player types something new. This forces other players to constantly clear the chat box from their screens. While freedom of speech is respected, so too shall be freedom from your speech. The battlefield is for people to enjoy the game, not a place for story time, worldviews, unrelated opinions, or squeaking. Kojima-san already told the story better than you can, so let's keep that one while on the battlefield. Anything else can be freely discussed in Metal Gear Survive. While rules and ways to play MGO change as the game evolves, respecting the guidelines of the battlefield shall remain constant. The best way to keep things chill is to familiarize yourself with the guidelines, share them, use them on the battlefield, and avoid being a nuisance. Using these principles will help you on your journey. Your goal as a player should be to educate your peers on these fundamentals. Doing so will not only allow you to safely navigate Metal Gear Online, but help many new and returning players alike.
Guideline 1. Never quit on yellow. We've seen Snake and Otacon's epic handshake once, so that means that you should never ever quit.